Hey friends, I stopped by a local secondhand store today and they had a couple of bags out, but they'd been pretty picked through and they haven't had anything for a couple of weeks. And while I was there, I said, oh, I hear I missed some bags today. It's been a few weeks. And he said, well, if you wait, I've got a few more that are going to be coming out. So I waited about 40 minutes just shopping around the store and I'm glad I did. He's been doing bigger bags than they've ever done for that amount. And it's got some rings in it that I could see. So I'm super excited about it. There was several rings right up that I could see right up the front. And actually one of the workers opened the bag and let me try one of them on. I think this is the bag that he let me do that. So they always have, when you're in the jewelry cases, they always have a worker standing there with you at this particular store. Some do, some don't. So anyway, this one's a zip baggie. Some of the other ones they've had are just taped. So I'm not quite sure how they're doing it or why, but I'm okay with that. I thought it was awesome. Okay, wow, this is pretty. Look at that. Just right out of the bag. I like that a lot. Okay, let's get the magnet out. Okay, it's not magnetic, which most of these types are copper plate, so they're plated copper, and so that wouldn't necessarily mean anything that it's not magnetic, but let's see if I can see anything. It's Alley brand. Yeah, I think it says wait. Okay. If I could read it, Karis. K-A-R-I-S. It's kind of weird. It's almost like it's an after stamp. That's really weird. I'll just show you. It almost looks like it was manufactured and then somebody stamped their name in it or something. I'll show it to you. Let me see if there's anything else written in here. I'm not having much luck. Interesting. Still pretty any which way you look at it. I'm not seeing any markings of. I mean, it doesn't look like it's real, just the sharp edges and everything, but the stamp in there, let me show you why I'm having a hard time seeing it. It's almost like it's carved in after the fact, which it might be. See if you can see it. Can you see that? It's really weird. It's almost like it's chipped in after the fact into the... So maybe a company, they had these made and then they just did an engraving after the fact. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm struggling so much today. The last couple videos I've done have been really rough. Okay. Let's try not touching it. Oh my goodness. There we go. Why am I having such a hard time? I'm still having a hard time. That's the outside. I should just start all over. Oh my gosh. So funny. Oh, there we go, right there. It just looks like it's having a rough. I'm having a rough. Why am I struggling so much? Anyway, it just looks like it's chiseled it after. You can kind of see right there. It's a little rough. It's not stamped in. It's like it's engraved in. Anyway, you look at it. I think it's pretty. Oh, that's a day, huh? Okay, here's another ring. Let's see this one. This one says 925. And Sterling, STS, I think is what that is. So, this looks like me. This interesting. It's stamped 925, but it's not looking sterling. Let me run my finger. It looks like it has a little bit of chipping, so it could be out of China, and it says it's 925 and it's not 925. Although, so what I'm doing with this one, so it's not magnetic. It says ST and it says 925, but when I was looking through it, I'm seeing little, it could have been flakes. Now, I've talked about that before, like it could be plated and then just marked, because China will do that sometimes. So I was seeing dark flecks showing through, but it could just be dirt on the ring. So I'm running my finger through it again and then looking at it again. And I'm going to show you why I'm concerned. So at first glance, it says 925. Hopefully you can see that. My goodness, I'm having such a hard time today. Right there. But look right underneath where the 925 is. See those little black dots right there? You can see them right on the edge. So if it was sterling, because it says it's sterling, but the inside of the stamp itself, there we go. The inside of the 925 looks dark. And sometimes that'll happen because it'll get dirt in there. But the edge, see how right on there on the edge? There's little dark flecks. So sometimes it's marked 925. But then it's just a plate because it's, and other times it can be just dirt in the scratches. So that's what you have to determine. Whereas it's not magnetic. And the dirt looks like it's come out of the 925 when I rub my finger in there, but I'm just looking at the inside of the, yeah, this one's a little suspect. Those really look like plate coming off. Darn it. So it is marked 925. It's not magnetic that I can see yet. Still a cute ring, so I'm not too worried about it. But it looks like, I'm wondering if this whole batch is like that. This one says 925 as well as ST. But I'm wondering if it's the same scenario. It's that Carice brand. These are all look like they're the same brand. And they all have the ST. And yet when I'm looking at the inside, they look like a plate. Darn it. Because they're all kind of cute. Oh, that's sad. Okay. This one's called bohobetty.com. It's a pleather bracelet. Boho Betty. I'm going to have to look that up. Boho Betty. Brand new. It's like faux. Maybe, I don't think it's real fur. It's got fur right there. Can you see that? It's furry. Oh, it's got the tag still on it. So yay for that. Okay, sometimes those are magnetic, sometimes they're not. That's kind of an older style, so I'm gonna donate that. All right. This is looks like an American Eagle type. Basically, the jump ring is magnetic. I'm going to double check the clasp, looking for any markings. The clasp doesn't look real. Just because part of it was magnetic and part of it wasn't magnetic, it kind of can throw you off. It's AB brand, but I'm not even going to look it up because I just can't imagine that's going to be any great designer. This is a fossil watch band. I don't know that that's going to be of any want for anybody. This is a 9 West watch. I have a lady that wants all the watches, but she's got an awful lot of watches, so I don't know how many she's really going to want because she's got a whole bunch. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see. It looks like a ruby that might be cracked, but it looks like it's got some markings on the inside, so 316L S stainless steel. It's a stainless steel ring, but the ruby looks like it has a crack in it. So don't know that anybody's going to want that either. My kids have really teeny fingers. The ruby is also loose, probably because of the crack. I didn't see a designer. I did see a number though. It's 316L stainless steel. So not seeing any designer markings. So there's that. Take those rings off. I'm getting to be a little too much. Okay, what else do we have here? Kathy Ireland? No, what is this? Caravel, New York. I have never heard of that brand. I'll have to look it up. It's marked on the Caravel in New York. It's marked on the in the band, on the back, on the front. It doesn't look like it's anything expensive, but just by looking at the back, it doesn't have a really exciting back, expensive look to it. But I will look it up before I donate it. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of sparkly. Don't really like the necklace part of it, but I do like that. Not that I'm going to keep it because I really don't need it, but don't see any designer marks on it. Oh, it's made in China. So another donate. Seashells go into a luau pile. I bag them all and put them in a luau pile for our family reunions. But many of you probably already know that. Sorry. Just a little trinket bracelet. Sometimes I just wrap those up in a little baggie and put them in a yard sale. I mean a piñata pile for the family reunions. Okay, this has a designer tag on it. I don't know the name, but I'd have to look it up. But I don't know what it's got. It's just costume jewelry. but I will look it up. Let's see if it's worth doing much with it. This is a little girl's heart. Looks almost aluminum. Just looking for, not real. So these ones I will probably put in a little bag and put them in a piñata pile. When we have family get-togethers, we'll do luau's. We'll do luau reunions. But when my closer family gets together, we do piñatas. Okay, there's a whole bunch of these made in China things, but they are kind of pretty. Kind of a fun bling. Maybe I'll put those in bags and give them as prizes because they're kind of similar. We play an either or game. You can check it out on my blog. So they can have, so I would say, do you want this prize right here? You can have this for or you can take something in one of the boxes and then they can pick the boxes which are filled behind the scenes. So this is a ring, but it looks like it's like an icing and the copper is coming through on the inside. You can see how the red is coming through the copper. So with that, you can either donate it, or if too much copper is coming through, then I will recycle it. So those are the options there. Okay, now here's the purple one. There's one in every color. See now, it looks blue on there, but really it's like a purple color. Okay, that's more what color it really is. It's interesting how the closer I get, it changes color. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of these made in China things. Okay, here's a heart charm. It's gonna go in the recycle. I don't know that anybody'd want that. Same company, same situation on the ring. All of them are the same. They all are that same company. Maybe it came in a bag or something. It does have the 925 stamp, but it's got that weird, the name is engraved in it weird, and there's black chips coming through, so 99% sure that's a China, not real. All of these rings are doing the same thing. Here's some more of those. They're like little kids. There's a whole bunch of the same ones. I think I'm going to put those in the piñata pile too because there's a whole bunch of them. I've already checked them there. It's not real. Okay. What does this say? It's really teeny. Nikken. N-A-K-K-E-N. 1I01. It looks like it's just a cheap necklace. So, but it is got a name on it. I don't recognize that name. I'm not thinking it's designer. I'm thinking it's just cheap. But anyway, here's another one of that same designer before. And it's bad. You'd think doing jewelry I would know the designers. I look them up once every little while and then I forget. I have too many other things on my mind. I can't remember who they are. Oh, but look how cute that is. That's adorable. Little ghost watch. And it says boo. You see that? That's super cute. I wouldn't wear it, but that's really cute. Some kid's gonna love that for Halloween. That's cute. I have a girlfriend that works with the special needs. She might actually like that she dresses up for the holidays. Okay, you tell me, where's that going? Let's go into the luau pile. Black pearls with a little button. It's kind of cute. I wouldn't wear it, but I'm sure somebody's gonna love it. Okay, this looks like a Avon little kids ring. Would you wear that is the question. Not magnetic. Not seeing any markings in it. It doesn't look sterling. Sterling has a little bit of a softer look than this. It looks like it's a stainless, but it's not magnetic, so I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on it. I will put that in the piñata pile. It's huge, though. I mean, it's big on me, and I've got huge fingers, so I don't know. I can't imagine anybody being excited about that. Yeah, I don't know that my grandkids would ever have fingers big enough to actually wear that, because my kids don't, and they're adults, so. All right, one of these looks real, maybe. We got a knot. Turn it down a little bit, see if you can. Let's do that. Got a big old mess here. Come on. Goodness sakes. I think I may just need to undo these. This one has an extender on it, it looks like. See how this has a clasp there and then it has a clasp there? Sometimes those can be confusing. Okay. Not magnetic. One of the clasps has a little bit of magnetism to it. It has a little tag. Oh, Avon. Oh, Avon. Let's see if the back says anything. NR, and there's copper. There is green on the little tag, which means it's copper plated. It's plated copper. So I'm going to pull the extender off and just keep it handy separate, but this is, I think it's copper that's plated. It's from Avon. It's a cute little, I'm going to just double check all the way around. That's why it's not magnetic, is because it's copper. So, and I know that because I'll show you. Okay, so there's the back tag of the Avon tag, and if you look closely, I don't know if you can tell because the lighting is so bad. I don't know how to get good lighting. It's got green in it, which is usually built up on copper, so that's just a donate. So that was the one I thought might have been silver, just because the tag was kind of small. Sometimes they'll do that. A designer might write that on there, but no such luck. Okay, this one is like an infinity butterfly or something. Wow, I'm really struggling today. We're just going to test them separately. That's very, very pretty. It's definitely costume jewelry. I don't think it's real, because usually they don't have that kind of a look for real items. Trying to get this off. I am just having a rough night. Anyway, this does not look real. It's magnetic. This is magnetic. Neither of them are real. I might save this cute little, look how sparkly that is. It's really kind of a fun one for my granddaughter, but the rest is, and there's a tag on one of them that says Claire's, so nothing exciting there. Okay, this one has a C on it, and that's what I was saying. This other one also has a C on it, and it looks to me like it's really cheap. Feels cheap. So I'd have to look up C. I don't know what C is. See, I've gone through this before, and I know that I've looked it up before, but I can't tell you. The ribbon, yellow ribbon, what is that? Bringing the military home, I think. Yeah. I have not seen that before. I've seen the pink ones lots and lots of times, but I have not seen the yellow military ones before. And I like this. This is interesting. Looks like Venetian glass, but look at the colors and the leaves. I've not seen that before. Kind of Asian looking. Kind of like that. Not really excited about the chain, but I think that'd be really pretty on a silver. I'm gonna ask my daughter about that one. I had several go to Asia on missions as missionaries, so we'll send them. Okay. What are we sticking to? And these? Okay, they're the magnetic beads. Those are fun for whatever reason. Those magnetic ones are good for like people who have arthritis or whatever. So I might see if I have a friend that wants that. Okay, I love. It just says love on it. It's definitely magnetic. That might be fun for the piñata too. All these little heartsy things. Here's another one. Uh-oh. Something's on the ground. What if it's exciting? Oh, it's blue lapis. And I actually have earrings and a necklace that might match that. I might have to look at and see if I like it with my earrings and necklace. Okay. There's another one of those made in China necklaces. It's almost like a store donated or something because they have all those same rings and all these same necklaces. They're just in different colors. Kind of interesting. Wow. Struggling. Just feel like I'm kind of slow today. Maybe there's a storm coming. Okay, it is super shiny. Oh, I can't get these things off. Oh my gosh, come off. There we go. Another little heart charm. Like a diamond chip in the middle and gold and silver. Kind of a little kidsy looking. However, the charm, they don't look like they go together to me. Look at how shiny the back of that charm is. See it? Doesn't look like it's been worn. It's super, super new looking, shiny. It's scratched a little bit from being in the bag, but it's... There's no magnetism to it at all. And then you get this chain that looks like it doesn't really belong together with it. I don't think they go together. Let's see if I can see anything else on this. I don't see anything on that charm. Just a little different. Huh, I might have to look into that a little bit more. This is interesting. It's another really big gaudy thing. I kind of like that though. I don't like the top part. I don't like this part. But this would be really cool. I have look at the back of it. To me, it looks like I might hang that off of a blue jar I have in my beach bathroom. I've got some really cool blown glass jars. So please return to Tiffany's in New York, 925. Let's see if this is really real. Oh my goodness. Darn it. Okay, this part is real silver. And then it's got this really... Oh, people don't know what they have! Okay, look at the charm. Cheap charm. Cheap charm. It's a Tiffany silver bracelet, and somebody put this charm on it. Look at this. donated it. I would look at those two charms and go, can't be real. But when I'm looking at it, it looks tarnished, right? It's looking tarnished. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Okay. Let's see if it's marked anywhere else. So, right there, 925. The clasp, everything. No magnetism. So weird. We'll do a few more things to it, but look. Okay, so magnet is not magnetic. I don't see any copper coming through. Okay, it's tarnished. It's got kind of an even soft tarnish look on the whole thing, except these little charms that somebody added. So now I'm gonna try. My thumb's a little dirty from rubbing things, but so you saw the charm. It was super dirty. My finger's turning black. Look how that's shining up. Okay, I'm going to shine it up some more. Look at, I'm going to show you the bottom versus the top. So now I've rubbed it maybe 5 times. My finger's dirty. Look at that sterling shine up, and then the top is kind of still dirty. Can you see? It's like shiny, and then it's kind of dirty because it's still tarnished up here. So, that's funny. And I don't know that it's really Tiffany's, but it's real silver. So, anyway you look at it, it's funny that they put that little best friend's charm on a silver bracelet. Anyway, who knows? That's funny. All right, we got more made in China, but they're still pretty. So far, that's like 5 of those, 4 or 5 of those. All right, we have a brand new made in China Strata. It's kind of cute little girl's watch. I can see a little girl liking that. Put it in the new prize pile or something. That's cute. I think a little girl would like that. Okay, these are definitely fair trinkets. They've got the, I don't even need to, I'm just going to put that in the piñata pile. Okay, this was the ring that I saw that I got all excited about when they opened it. He just opened the bag and let me look at this one, and it's got that weird engraved Kiara, whatever. But I saw that it said 925 and STS, but I'm not sure. This one looks more so than the other ones. It's just weird. And what I'm almost wondering is if they bought them in like Taiwan or something. Thailand, I don't know. They're all very different, but I really like this one. That's why I got it. It kind of matched my shirt. And it fit me, so I was like, okay, I'll keep it. Little girls, blingy, cute, dress up. We'll see if my granddaughter wants that. That's another. It's almost like they all have these little sticking on the backs. They're all cute little girls. This one actually looks like it might have been put on a. It doesn't look like it's been worn. It just looks like it's been put on like a display or something. So I think I'll put that in the. I don't know that Amy's gonna want that. I will put that in the donate. It's just not cute enough that I think anybody would want that. This is a perfect piñata thing. That's just something that little boys or girls could wear from the piñata. And also, when I say piñata pile, we have tossing games, beanbag toss. I have like a big one that's painted with holes in it. And then I also have a fishing booth that we use when we do fairs for trying to raise money for like the food bank or family reunions and things. So I we'll use those as prizes for that too. Some turquoise, but it's on like beach shells, so I'm going to put that in the luau. I do think I'm struggling today for some reason. This has a tag. I'm trying to see what it says. I don't know. And it's not polishing up really well, so it's not silver. The Colony. It says the Colony on it. So gosh. There's a little magnetism, and I'm trying to determine if that's the wire in between. Sometimes the wire in the inside is not, and then the beads are silver. But this is not polishing up well. And I'm rubbing my finger on it, but it's not magnetic either. It might be lead. Sometimes they have lead things that's not safe, but it's just not polishing up well. So I don't know. I'm going to say no because I can't see any markings that say it's silver anywhere. So it's just kind of a pewter almost looking, not pewter. Kind of go with what I've got on, doesn't it? Yeah, no, I would not wear that. So I will donate that. This is the same as this one's green. I really think this is maybe a shop clearing house because there's a lot of the same things in it. All these different rings are the same. The necklaces are the same. This is kind of fun. I would never wear it because it's kind of big for me and these things are pokey, but it's still fun. And yeah, see, this is the exact same thing as that one I just picked up. They're all very similar makes. It's a really big bracelet if that's a bracelet. Maybe it's an ankle bracelet. Little kids pearl. All you have to do is feel it's very light. The clasp is not right for, it doesn't have knots in between them as real pearls would. It just has strings in between them. It's a good little dress up thing. I'll put that in the piñata dress up pile. All right. Wish this looked real. It does not look real. It's a huge costume, jewelry, pearl. It doesn't look real. Also, I don't know if you can see, but there's flaws. Like when you're looking at, if it was gold, it would be smooth, and this is rough. Like I can run my finger and catch it on there. So not real. That is super big. Oh yay! It's really heavy. The top, it's really top heavy. This is super light. It's not holding any. I picked up the magnet with it. So, gosh, I wish some of these were real. This one actually looks like it could be plate. It's not real. It's missing some stones. And if it is real and it's missing stones, yahoo for me. 316L solid steel. Stainless steel. Not real, but I love the color of that. So they're making the stainless steel somehow look like brass or gold or copper. It's kind of a weird yellow. Interesting. I've not seen one like that before that says steel. It's missing stones. It's cheap, but I kind of like that stone. It's really pretty. Since it's missing the stones anyway, what I'll do is I'll pop the stone out of it. My sister-in-law makes wedding bouquets. My sister. I don't know where I'm going. I'm having a rough day. My sister makes wedding bouquets that are really beautiful, and she uses things like that in them. So we have another little heart. That lots of similar things. It seriously looks like somebody cleared out their store or something. Here's another one of those. Real Kiara says it's $925 sterling, but I am suspect that it may not be. Maybe I can show you more on this one. See, now if it was real, see, it's got a double stamp, Caris. Let me run my finger on it to make sure, but you can see a double stamp. Usually double stamps are, they don't do that in silver. Double stamps are only in kind of a harder metal. So I'm going to try and show you. It's got a double stamp and it's black. Now, if it was real, one, sterling is soft, so they don't usually have a double stamp in sterling because you stamp it once and it's good. Now, I said that these look like they're engraved on top, which the problem is if it's silver, if it's sterling, even if they engraved it, it wouldn't be black underneath. It would be silver underneath, because if it was solid sterling, it would be silver underneath. So as I'm looking at these, they're dark underneath, and they shouldn't be. And a double stamp is usually a sign of not a soft metal, not sterling, not silver. So let me see if I can show you this. Come now. What? Why am I having such a hard time today? You can tell I'm struggling. I think it's where it's located too. It's just kind of on a bad area of the ring. It's too close to the, gosh darn it. Why am I having such a hard time? All right, I can see it when I do this. But I'm struggling to let you see it. Because it's on the inside right there. Okay, look at that S closely. Can you see that it looks double stamped? There's like a double stamp on both of those. And hopefully you could see it. And it was dark. Can you see how it's dark right in the lettering right there? It's not shiny and silvery. And I've scraped at it. You see me scraping at it. So when it's like that, there's a double stamp when it's dark and you can't clean it. If it's sterling, I should be able to, there's copper showing through right there. See, these are fake. They say sterling, they say 95, but they are definitely fake. But I caught that right at the beginning. You saw that okay, well, there we go. Yeah, see the plates coming off. They're marked sterling. They're dark showing through. The stamp of the company is double stamped. All of those are indicators it's not real. Yet they're marked real. And they're all the same. They're all got the weird engraving. They've all got 925. They've all got sterling. Yeah, dishonest things. But you get, after a while, you kind of learn You see, like right from the beginning, I was like, this says this 925, but it just right from the very beginning, I was like, it just doesn't look like it. So after a while, you get to recognize that. This is fun. That is from the 80s. That was really popular in the 80s. I'm not seeing a designer. It looks like somebody put an extender on this as well to make it longer. Look at all these things I could wear with this shirt. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been one for really big gaudy. I like I like chains with something on them, but I never would wear this. I've always liked chokers too when I was thin. I don't like chokers now. Now they choke me. The chokers choke me. But I've always had a long neck and enjoyed chokers. Little elasticy. Might be fun for the piñata too. Oh, there's another one and another one. Just all similar. So now I'm really sad because everything in here that I thought was sterling at the store is not sterling. So I just spent $10 on a bunch of rings that are not sterling. But you can't tell, and they're not magnetic. I couldn't see the copper coming through on all of them. But looking at them, they're all the same. And this looks silver, but then that type of elasticy is usually not sterling because they wouldn't want you to lose that. That's a lot of silver to lose. It does look sterling though. The plate from far, you can't really tell. You wouldn't necessarily be able to tell if you didn't know. I'm guessing it's a plate because I've never seen sterling on these type of beads ever. Yeah. Oh well. If one of the kids would like that. Probably not. Anyway, kind of sad about this bag now, darn it. Let's hope there's something redeeming at the bottom. It's one of those bracelets you wrap around. It's leather. You need a leather strap though, or a leather belt. These were popular a couple years ago, the anchor theme. I have no idea why anybody would wear this. I have no idea. Oh, no? I thought maybe they were glasses holders. I have no idea what that is. A belt, maybe? I do like this, though. Out of everything in the bag, this is fun. It's like coral and wood. And I may wear this. I like this. Yay! Matches my shirt. Look at that. It's like a wood clasp. I kind of like that. And that I probably would wear. I like it better that way, though. It's different. I kind of like that clasp with this wood. I like natural things, so. All right. Wow. Sure that is not real. Well, it looks like it's copper. Some plate of some sort. Just check. Yeah, it's definitely some kind of a plate. Little ring. I would not wear that. But. And then shell. And that I will put in the luau pile as well because it's made out of shells. It's kind of fun. Somebody might want that. I guarantee you that's not real. But we can check it just in case. Yeah, no. This I think we'll just go in the recycling bin. The copper is wearing through on it, and I'll just, anyway, the ones that are just metal, I'll just recycle as copper. I don't know how it works if they have other parts on them. I don't know what that is. I'll just put it in the recycle. It feels like it's metal. This is something I would have worn in high school. I went to New Zealand as an exchange student. I love those big wooden bangles. They had the big African necklaces too. I like that. I probably wouldn't wear it, but it's kind of cool. It's like African. I don't know. I like that. As weird as that is, I like that. I might have to think about that one. This one I would never wear. Oh my goodness. It has a few charms on it. I'll show you. It has a shell and a lock and a leaf, and I don't know what this other one is. Interesting. The jump rings are metallic. Sometimes they'll use silver sterling charms, and then the jump rings, no, that's not, the jump rings are not, and so I always check the charms too, just in case, but I'm not seeing any marks of sterling on them anywhere, but I always just double check, just in case, and then if they are, I pull them off. Nope. So I've got seashells on it. I'm just going to put it in the luau pile and see that. And that. And best friend owl necklace. So there's that. Now I'll show you what I do with this. So it's a copper owl and it's a best friend's necklace, and we have some Halloween jars that we make potions and stuff, and I would wrap that around the top of the cork and just have it hanging so it looks like it's owl parts. And so whenever I get a really cool, like a cross or angel wings or something like that, sometimes we'll use those for our Halloween bottles. Like we'll buy antique bottles, jars that are kind of fun, and then put potions and feathers or just whatever in them and label them and make Halloween jars. So that is definitely not real. So anyway, I don't do that too much anymore now, but we did it a few years back quite a bit. But we've got them all that we would need now, so. Gosh darn it, no silver really. Oh, the Tiffany's bracelet. Yes, there is silver. Couple of finds that I did like, though. These are a mess. I'm not even going to deal with them. I know they're not real. Oh, there's a designer mark on this one. I don't know. I've not heard of Loft. So, wait, the Loft, is that Nordstrom? Loft. So maybe I'll look that one up. Oh, it's kind of cool, actually. They're stones. Yeah, that one, I might look that up. Could be a designer. This other one's really doesn't have a designer mark and is stuck in there pretty good. So I'm going to look up this Loft one. Why does Loft sound so familiar? It's not. Nordstrom's is Rack. Go off. I told you from the beginning I'm struggling tonight. Oh well, I'm not dealing with it. I'll look it up later, but darn. So basically, this little silver bracelet, if it is Tiffany's, that would be cool. And all of these rings that say that they're sterling, but It's debatable, but I did like that one anyway, and I would wear that one. Some of these other ones I would not wear. They're all from the same company, but look at that. So pretty. And then I do like this bracelet. I would wear it with the shirt. And I also really like this Venetian glass, just because it's got the leaves on it. It's kind of an autumny color. I would wear that with a silver necklace. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.